Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Midsouri Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. To throw, it's Agbana. Flips it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They traded quickly out of before he could even.
Oh, better look out! And a good, solid defense cuts him down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Torres. This needs good execution on third down. They got it at the 41.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's what they like to change up the tempo, go fast.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what we're saying. Family, friends, understanding how important it is.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. Boy, the defense clamped down on that third down completion and didn't allow him to get forward at all.
Taking a quick everybody so low, they were able to play the ball.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. Tigers! They want it all, and that is exactly what
The great thing about spreading the defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of...
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Takes the handoff. It's Baldwin. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Midsouri will snap it in the red zone. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always watch the run game. How about this offense? Nothing nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Midsouri! Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
You know, big chunks like this don't happen in the You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Agbana. Working that left side now. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put... The Tigers couldn't have asked for better field position. A chance to strike here. They'll start this drive to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Might be changing the route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got him. Turns it on in midfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Agbana. Got it set up on across, knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll have it at the 49, just across the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He wants to grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, setting in the where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the defense makes
This guy to the football. It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. Here's the handoff. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he pitch is short. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Midsouri! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Agbana. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum, and they get the takeaway and prevent points. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Using his feet, and so taking it the other way. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Missouri wants to go fast.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st and 10.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead.
There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Complete to start this drive. Still on his feet at the 45. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Agbana. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down there. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
Touchdown, Midsouri! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field.
Let's go! Let's go!
They'll send the back in motion. Throws it back. Rushes on him. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense.
Banner!
He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
Ready!
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard.
And it's a fumble after that huge gain. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he...
And he is finding wide open defenders all over. Quarterback keeper. Crosses to 40. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
Oh, he's got some space. No, he got loose. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.